1. A small team is overloaded with requests for database resources. The Chief Information Officer (CIO) is concerned the company does not have the resources to deploy and manage these additional services efficiently. Which of the following types of cloud services would be the most effective? A. PaaS, B. IaaS, C. BaaS, D. SaaS. Answer: C. 2. Which of the following should be performed on a regular basis to prevent unauthorized access to a company network? Choose 2. A. Packet analysis, B. Reviewing baselines, C. Vulnerability scanning, D. Patch management, E. Log archiving. Answer: CD. 3. A network technician receives a report that the company's intranet web server is not responding. The technician verifies successful connectivity to the server via the ping and tracer commands. The technician also verifies the routers and switches are online and operational, and then runs telnet to port 80 and receives a response. Which of the following troubleshooting steps should the technician perform next? A. Establish a plan to reset the company router. B. Escalate the issue to the server administrator. C. Duplicate the issue and continue testing. D. Report that an issue was not identified. Answer: C. 4. A user does not have access to network services but has Internet access. The technician notices the computer has an IP address of 192.168.1.144 when the network is 10.10. 10.0.which of the following is most likely the issue? A. Rogue DHCP server, B. Duplicate IP addresses, C. Incorrect gateway, D. Server permission changes. Answer: A. 5. A technician needs to connect two routers using copper cables. Which of the following cables would utilize both the TIA EIA 568A and TIA EIA 568B standards? A. Cat5 crossover, B. Cat5e straight through, C. Cat5e rollover, D. Cat6 console, E. Cat6a straight through. Answer: A. 6. A network administrator has noticed many systems on the network have traffic that is anomalous and may be part of a botnet. The administrator wants to implement an access control method that requires a computer to have antivirus software installed before being granted network access. Which of the following should the administrator deploy? A. 802.1x, B. Captive portal, C. Port security, D. NAC. Answer: D. 7. A user in the marketing department reports the email server is down. The user has not received email for more than 24 hours. Which of the following should the network technician do to investigate this issue? A. Question other users in the marketing department to see if they are also having connectivity issues. B. Reboot the email server and verify connectivity once it is up again. C. Check the router and firewall to see if ACLs or firmware have changed in the last 24 hours. D. Check for network connectivity on the user's PC and reinstall the email client. Answer: A. 8. A network technician has provisioned a new Linux instance in public cloud provider's IaaS environment. The technician did not install a graphical user interface. The technician wants to connect to the server's public IP address securely to start a console session. Which of the following remote access methods should the technician use? A. SSH, B. Telnet, C. VNC, D. RDP. Answer A. 9. A network technician is performing an initial configuration of a new network switch. Per company policy, the only authorized manner for remotely administering the switch is through a command line. Which of the following protocols should the technician disable to adhere to the company policy? A. HTTP, B. Telnet, C. SSH, D. TFTP. Answer A. 10. A network technician is working on a way to set up a new branch office securely. The network manager confirms the company does not have any plans to expand to any other new sites and wants to implement the most cost-effective solution. Which of the following would be the best type of VPN to implement? A. Client-to-site VPN, B. DMVPN, C. Site-to-site VPN, D. MPLS VPN. Answer C.